So it's middle of the week, hump day as they call it, and I don't know about you, but I needed just a little bit of motivation. So this video hopefully might do that for you as well. I was reading over The One Thing, which is one of my favourite books. I've mentioned it more than once in my videos. If you haven't read it yet, I really strongly advise, if that's the only thing you ever take from my videos, do read The One Thing. It really makes a massive difference. And I was having a look at some of the notes that I'd made, and I just wanted to read a couple of things to you that I'd taken from the learning in that book. And what we know is that by bringing focus to our world, it does drastically change all of life's outcomes. I know that. One of the things that Gary Keller says in the book is that, you know, a life can be measured, or a life worth living, can be measured in many ways. But the one thing that stands out the most is the hope that when you end your life, you end it knowing that, you know, you lived a life with no regrets. And he then goes on to ask you some real sort of direct questions. You know, do you feel that you've given absolutely everything to your business with a totally undistracted focus? I think there's many of us that can say that we have. Have you achieved every single last one of the goals that you set for yourself? You know, and just gets us back to thinking, what is it that we want from our lives? What do I want from my life? You know, has somebody achieved what I've set out to do? Have they written a book? Have they written a blog? Have they recorded a podcast that I can listen to? Because life is way too short for shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know, it takes purpose and big thinking to be able to look back on your life without regret. And thoughts become things. You've got to visualise your goals becoming a reality. And that just gave me the kickstart that I needed. Over the Easter weekend, I created a new vision board, so it would be abundantly clear what it is that I'm setting out to do, just so that every single time I sit down to my computer, or I pick up the phone, or I'm about to have a conversation, that I look at why I do what I do. Because it's all about the why. It's all about visualising what our life will be like if we continue to work with that clear focus. And I just wanted to share that with everybody. I'm more than happy to share my own learnings of The One Thing, or I can point you towards a summary of The One Thing if you prefer. But I really strongly advise it for anybody that wants to live their life without regret, and make sure that they do focus with the time that they have, because we don't need to be spending 15 hours a day on our businesses. We really don't. There's more important things that we should be doing with our time. You know, for me, it's time with my family for sure. But when I bring that completely undistracted focus, it means that I get so much more done and I achieve at a much higher level. So as I said, if you'd like me to point you in the direction of the book, happy to do so. It's on Audible. You can probably find some kind of version on YouTube as well, but I really strongly advise it, The One Thing. Okay, catch up with you soon. Bye.